Hi, my name is Alexey, and today I'm going to introduce you to top 5 must-have backend extensions for Magento 2. For the top 5 list of the front-end Magento 2 enhancements, check the other videos on the channel. I would like to remind you that every single extension in this video has been developed by the veterans of Magento extension market and does exactly what the developers promised. So, what is Magento 2? It is a new version of a well-known and constantly growing e-commerce platform. It is distributed as first, Magento open source, Magento community, second on the paid basis as Magento commerce, and next Magento enterprise, and third Magento commerce cloud. For each Magento edition, one needs to purchase an appropriate extension version. All the extensions in this video support both Magento open source and commerce, so do not worry if you are new to the ecosystem. Now, to the backend enhancements. Each extension I'm gonna name brings in a variable functionality to your store. Whether you are importing new products from your supplier or are you analyzing sales, these extensions here will help you save time, increase conversion, and improve your Magento experience overall. So, welcome the first extension on the list, a must-see Seo Tool Key. Well, we need to take care of the store SEO first, which is especially useful for Magento 2 newcomers. The extension is a complete solution for your search engine optimization. With it, you can take complete care of the store pages in Google search, including store appearance in the Google graph card, product page appearance in Google image search, rich snippets including review star rating, short description, and price in Google results. That's as for the actual results in the Google search. For the general SEO optimization, the extension has another great deal to offer. We have meta tags automation with the templates for categories and specific URLs, unique product URLs where you actually control the link size and avoid duplicate content penalties. Next, we have XML and HTML sitemaps. First for the web crawlers, the other for your customers for quick map reference to your store with alphabetic search and actual search field. Moving to the extension demo, where I will show you available configuration options and how does HTML sitemap looks like. So here we have it. The configurations can be found under Stores, Configuration, must-see extensions, and here we have 6 sections of the extension configuration settings. Now, first is HTML sitemap. Let's take a look at it at the front end to have the general idea. The HTML sitemap contains all the pages you have available at your store, distributed by the alphabet. You actually have a search field where you can type the name of the page to get a quick link to it. Now for configuration settings. We define what we want categories and how we want them included, and how we want products included to the HTML sitemap. We can also include additional links. We can define meta description, layout, and enable or disable the search field. Coming up next, we have Seo Rich Data, which controls how your products will look like in Google search results. Whether we want to display products in stock, whether we want the description included, or show review star rating, etc. Next, we have single URL, where we define the look and feel of your store pages URLs. Whether we want a 301 redirect to canonical URLs, whether we want longest path, shortest path, or use native Magento rules. And how do we want breadcrumbs generated? Then comes the Seo Toolkit, where we define general extension behavior. Whether we want 301 redirects to home page from such position as index.php, CMS index, home, etc. Whether we want previous next included for the web crawlers, and so on and so far. Next, we have meta tags template that automate your metadata that can be added to the product pages, category pages. You define what you want to see in the metadata. Next, we have XML Google Sitemap, and here we define how often we want the XML sitemap updated so the web crawlers get the relevant results more often. So, What do you get with Amasti SEO Toolkit extension? You get search engine optimizations and thus increase in customer traffic and following increase in sales. Best SEO practices that follow Google developer guides, and additionally, Amasti offers installation service for $59, free technical support for 90 days, free lifetime updates, and 60 days money back guarantee in case you're just not happy with the extension. SEO Toolkit extension by Amasti, check it out. The link's in the description. Now, when we have increased customer traffic, we should take care of the orders, shipping, and credit memos. That's where Fullman PDF Customizer comes in play. When it comes to creating order memos, providing customers with the invoices, and most importantly, tracking shipment, you'll find that native Magento PDFs are lacking just in general. There are no customization settings, and you can't just get everything you need composed in a single PDF. That's where Fullman PDF Customizer for Magento 2 comes in handy. The extension features easy PDF file editing for orders, invoices, shipment, and credit memos. Your edited PDFs automatically substitute native Magento PDFs wherever possible. Dozens of custom options, including company logo, fonts, footers, and page layout settings. Support of barcodes, for example, for shipping tracking numbers. Let's take a look at the actual extension demo. All the extension configuration settings are gathered under Stores Configuration. Now, here you have access to the page settings. You control page size, orientation, what they wanted to be displayed in the footer block. You can define how the store address actually looks like. You can define font and barcode settings, whether you want to substitute tracking number with the barcode. You have logos at your store. As for the orders, invoices, shipment, and credit memos, they are pretty much the same. You can display order ID in the header. You can add different columns with different product attributes, etc. So, aside from perfectly customized PDFs, what do you get with the extension? Fullman offers free installation, access to the new releases for 12 months, 30 days money back guarantee, and in case your customers require better PDF invoices or your shipping team needs the barcodes, make sure to check Fullman PDF Customizer. The next step is email marketing. We have established traffic source, improved PDFs, and now need to make sure that the cart abandonment rate is as low as possible. And we have abandoned cart email by Amasti. So what is it? It is a smart email marketing tool for sending reminders to customers who added products to the cart and then left the store without a purchase, to customers who have abandoned their carts. Not just ordinary emails, but precisely targeted emails with personalized content based on native Magento variables for customers' credentials. What is meant precisely is that you can send an email when customer abandons the cart with subtotal which is equals or greater than $100, or if the cart contains an item of a particular manufacturer, or if the customer belongs to a specific customer group, or all of the mentioned conditions at once, meaning that you can schedule any number of emails that will be relevant to the customer's choices. In addition, you can apply coupon codes to the email reminders to urge customers to place an order, contest all the emails prior to running email campaigns, blacklist email addresses, and many more. Let's actually get to the demo store provided by Amasti to take a closer look at available options. Now, here we have the email templates, which are configured in the native Magento section, and we have rules for abandoned cart emails. Now, we can create as many rules as we like. So, moving to creating a rule, here we have name, status, active or inactive, priority, and we have cancel condition, in which we define when the email should not be sent. For example, when customer click the link sent in the email. And actually, the extension identifies when customer places an order and cancels such emails automatically. Now, we can also define at which store views the rule will be active. We can define customer groups the emails and reminders will be sent to. As for the conditions, these are simple as native Magento conditions. You have the cart subtotal, which can be, for example, greater than $10. You can apply any product attribute combination. For example, if the item is found in a cart and it is blue, if you want to say the reminders only for the blue items, and so on. As for the schedule, we can define when we want the email to be sent. For example, we want the email to be sent after 2 days and 12 hours. And here we can actually automatically generate a coupon code. Whether we want percent of product price, fixed amount, etc., or if we want to use already created shopping cart rules. And we can submit credentials to our Google Analytics account to track the email efficiency. So, with the extension installed, you can expect reduced number of abandoned carts, meaning a solid increase in conversion, even if the email rate is not really high. The time has come for the final extension on the list, and it is aimed at analyzing what has been done. I'm sorry, not the final. It is just the fourth extension. And it is aimed at analyzing what has been done and what needs to be done. It is Advanced Reports extension for Magento 2 by Aheadworks. The extension represents an analytical tool that allows you to monitor your store performance in different areas. It is the fastest reporting tool on the market, which has been achieved with indexation, meaning that all the report data comes pre-generated and processed in a matter of seconds. What the extension has to offer? Of course, it comes with a vast set of sales reports covering all store performance areas, with sales reports available by category, manufacturer, and any product attributes, payment type, location, etc., and a number of other reports such as abandoned cart report and customer sales. All the reports introduced by the extension come with comprehensive tables and charts allowing for quick and precise evaluation of the sales period. Now, let's proceed to the extension demo and see how the reports actually work. So, we have sales overview report with the chart providing visuals for all the data accumulated for a set period. We have flexible calendar where we can define periods either from the calendar or typing it manually, and we can actually compare one period to another. Next, we can include different data to the graph, to the chart. We can display tags, subtotal, items ordered. Actually, these attributes depend on the report. Now, next we have actual report grid where we can set filters, where we have different views. For example, if we want only orders with total which is equals or greater than $100 displayed, we can define which columns we want displayed in the grid, and we can actually export the results. So, what makes the extension unique is that all the reports are interconnected. For example, if we click the period in the reporting grid, we get to the product performance report, where we can see which products have been sold during the period. If we click the product, we get to the product variation performance report, where we can see the information relevant to this product, on which days it has been purchased, etc. So, what do you get except the most comprehensive and fastest reporting extension on the market? Aheadworks offers free installation, 90 days of free technical support period, lifetime access to the latest extension releases, and 45 days money-back guarantee. And at last, we have the final extension on the list, which is Improved Import and Export for Magento 2 by FireBear Studio. Why are we ending with this? Well, there are two reasons for it. First, Magento 2 has been released not so long ago, and we're in the middle of the transfer process, where store owners are migrating from their old stores. Second, the newcomers need to have a powerful tool for handling catalog updates and working with the suppliers via FTP, Dropbox account, and other matters of convenience. And improved import and export covers both cases. It offers the most flexible import and export tool on the market, with key features including support of XML, TXT, and CSV file formats, support of FTP, SFTP, and Dropbox accounts. The upcoming versions will also bring Google Docs support. Next, we have import and export jobs that can be scheduled and run automatically with cron. Following, data mapping tool to map any product attributes with necessary table values and work with any table data structure. And order export and possibility to handle millions of products. Now, let's see how it actually works and proceed to the demo. The import and export jobs can be found under the System section of the store and are nested right below native Magento import and export tools. At the import jobs grid, you are presented with all the jobs created, and actually this grid looks, pretty much the same as export jobs grid. You can edit all the created jobs right from the grid or proceed to the dedicated page. Now let's see how it works. Let's proceed to the test mapping job and look at what it does. Now, in the test mapping job, or actually the import job, we define the job title, we set the frequency either from the predefined values or using the cron scheduler. Not be afraid to use the cron scheduler. The user guides have all necessary links to pretty much make you the cron master, so it is really easy. Now for the import settings, we will be importing products, how we can import categories, customers and addresses, customer main file, customer addresses, and advanced pricing. For the import behavior, we will be adding and updating products in our catalog. We'll stop on errors, error count is set to 10, and for the field separators, we will leave them untouched. These fields are used in case you are using different from native Magento CSV file structure. Now for the import source, we will be importing from the CSV file from the newly created Dropbox account. The file has been validated successfully, and we have mapped all the product attributes. For example, we have native attribute price, and in the CSV table we have price adjustments, so we have marked that these are the same. Now let's actually save and run the job and see how it goes. So we hit the run button, the extension gets the file from my Dropbox account, and here we have it. We have updated 4 rows of products. As you can see, the process is pretty simple and requires little to less setup time. I would also like to remind you that all the jobs can be scheduled to run automatically, and you or your supplier will only need to upload the file with the catalog updates, and that's it. It's that simple. Oh, by the way, in case of urgency, you can also run the import job from the command line. So, what do you get with the extension? First, you decrease the catalog management time, automating the import process and making it a matter of seconds. Second, you can export order tables for your accounting purposes and export any relevant data. In addition, FireBear Studio offers free installation and assistance with setting up the extension. You also get 1 year of free technical support and 30 days money-back guarantee. In case you're looking for an in-depth video, you can check this very YouTube channel where I will introduce you to the basics of working with the improved import and export extension. And this is it for the top 5 Magento 2 backend extensions. Hope you enjoyed the video and it made you either consider a new purchase for your beloved Magento store, or you are a proud owner of all 5 tools and can share your experience with the others. Anyways, If you have missed top 5 front-end extensions, I advise you checking the channel for it. For more videos on Magento 2, subscribe to the channel and follow FireBear Studio blog. And here we have it. Many Magento-related articles, extension guides, extensive extension comparison, and reviews of extensions from different development companies. Give it a shot, check it out, and I will see you next time.